Greetings, it's Vaygrim. I am on my little sky skiff. I was cruising about the world when, well, more specifically, this is my base right here. I decided to go looking for dungeons, and I figured I would head west. As far as I knew, everybody else was either south or east, northeast. I think somebody has settled to the north. But then I noticed a nerd pole of epic proportions. I don't know whose base this is. I see Britannia, but I was out cruising and looking specifically for dungeons. There's a very high possibility that they have already claimed this one. And they're moving into the tree next door. That looked gorgeous. I love that building style. Interesting. So this one looks to be overtorched. I see a bed on the roof. I think it's claimed. And we are going... Let me get some altitude here. Let me see. I'll go a little farther afield to see what else I can find. I really do love being able to cruise around in my nice little air skiff. It makes travel a little easier, a little quicker, and a little safer. That is from Ruins, that little cobblestone structure right there. And there's nothing really important under them that I've found. But I figured I could get kitted up for some adventure, and we could go look for a dungeon. Now I just have to find one. That would be the meddlesome part. I'm going to go up this way a little bit. I think I'm hitting New World Gen, because I think I can feel the server having to work a little bit extra on the World Gen. My connection is a little sketchy, though. As you notice, I'm a couple of bars down. I've been having some problems with my ISP as of late, and Comcast is not wanting to admit that anything's broken, despite the fact that trace routes and technical analysis of the problem says otherwise. So, lucky me. I don't know if that's a structure underwater, or if it's just a mountain. Ooh, tower. Detour. There we go. Let's descend the vessel. Ooh, there's a nice jungle here. I might have to chop down some trees, too. There's a lot of really great-looking wood around here. I really should make myself a hatchet that I can use chop trees down a little bit quicker, but I have not done that yet. Ooh, there we go. I can already hear the welcoming committee. There we go. I'm just gonna light things up as I go along. Oh, there's a spawner right there. Yes! Eat mana steel! I don't know if you've noticed. Ooh. But I have... my Rod of the Lands with me. And it makes dirt blocks for me. So I can light and block up things as I need to. Ooh, I heard that. I have a nice set of mana steel armor. I have a diamond shield and a mana steel sword. I'm not sure where that baby is. Oh, that's right. I cannot actually get to that, can I? Well, that's what dollies do. That's what dollies do. I am actually going to break these. Boop. Ooh, dark boots. I already have one of those. I already have several of those. I need that. I'm gonna get this. And put various spoils in it. And I thought maybe... Oh, you know what I need to do first? Hang on a sec. Go all the way upstairs. All the way upstairs. Oh. Let's do this. First thing I want to do... light up the outside of it a little bit. We want to go all the way up to the top and light up the roof. If we can. I'm just going to dot some torches. I have a big supply of torches with me here. The other thing I am actually going to do... Dungeon 2 is the second one I found. Now we go back downstairs. I hear cranky customers. I brought my Horn of the Wild just in case, but I don't think I'm actually gonna need it. There are a lot of bad guys in here. I can hear them already. Lots of experience to be had. I have 5 seconds of a block bar on my diamond shield here. And I think... and I'm gonna go this way and see what I can find. I see a cake off in the distance. And... no, okay. Sometimes interesting goods are hidden behind these walls here. Apparently not this time, though. Sometimes they'll stick spawners in corners behind those walls. I hear water flowing. And this feels inherently dangerous to me. I don't know if there's actually a spawner up there or not. Best way I know to find out is to cut it all down. It looks like they are not. They don't have any spawners up there right now. Interesting. Another dead end. I hear skeletons off that way. Ooh, more oreberry bushes for the farm. Excellent. Interesting, interesting. Ooh. Okay, I'll take those. I'll take those. Perfectly good iron sword. More torches for my supplies. More sticks. Diary by Greymerk. I need to upgrade this bag. It's going to fill up very, very quickly. Day 63. Restoration of level 4 is proceeding. Needed more chests to store rations and equipment. Reported bug sightings go unsubstantiated. Greymerk. Roguelike Dungeons. I thought that was the author of Roguelike Dungeons. I wasn't sure, though. These things are very interesting. Keep my wits about me. Oh, hi there. Yes, please. Let's just make sure this thing is well lit so we don't get any extra guests. Some wool, okay. Books, always need more of those. A little bit of coal. Stone axe with efficiency and sharpness. I think I'm actually going to pass on that. Stone axes are kind of meh. Don't need any food. Wow. Okay. Lots of sticks. Bones and rotten flesh. I'm tempted. To reclaim, this is where I've been getting a lot of my nether materials. Has actually been from dungeons. They are a great source of glowstone, much less netherrack. I get a lot of iron bars from these things. They're an excellent source of iron bars. Whoopsie, wrong thing. Let's put that right there. So we can get the rest of these iron bars. And basically scavenge this place a little bit. I am still learning, just in regards to how things are going back at the base. I'm still learning Electrical Age. There's a lot of it that does not make sense to me. But I'm going to be downloading their demo map so I can actually figure out that mod and see if I can make it work in my favor. Do that. Nice supply of iron bars. These things are used in tons of crafting recipes for tons of things. And Rio uses them. I think even Mechanism uses them. Yeah. Okay. Is that a bat spawner? You really need to die, sir. Thank you. I love that shield and being able to block. Gross. Don't need those. Laudanum. Gives regeneration, but gives you a whole bunch of other bad stuff. Cooked fish. Sure, why not? Yeah. It's kind of weird. Sometimes they put a spawner back there. Sometimes they put a spawner back there. Ooh, charged surface quartz. Ooh. Okay, bit of a dead end. Interesting. Nice potted plants. And then a way down. I am going to keep poking around in here a little bit. If I find anything interesting, I'll get back to you. Okay, so I came in this way, right? Do I have a... Okay, I thought I saw a skeleton. Right down there, a really, really nice room made out of quartz blocks. I might come back and cut this all up. I'm not sure. It's quartz and stained clay. I'm running out of pack space right now. That's full. This is full. But there was an enchanting table right in the middle and some glowstone. I nabbed that. 3 books. Let's see. Down here. This little room. 3 books. Not much of interest in here except for the chest. I actually did find some interesting things. Oh, in the center of this main chamber right here, there was a jukebox and some redstone lamps at the top. I got all of that stuff. Now, this is where it gets interesting, okay? I think that if we do this... First of all, okay, lime wool I don't care about. Sticks I'm actually going to take. Iron shovel, Leather's always good to have. I'm actually going to get the gravel and put it away. Do I have anything on my end that I can ditch? Oh, you know what I can do? Hang on a sec. I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to put that in there. And I think, yep, that's what I thought. There is a piston behind here. And if you walk around this outside edge and hit one of these plates, it pushes you out into the pit. Aha! I actually don't want the cracks down. So, 3 pistons. Sure, whatever. Do I not have the space? Oh my gosh, I don't have the space. Okay. Ta-da! Little bit of extra redstone, always a good thing. So, I think what I'm going to have to do is this. To give myself some extra breathing room. Now here's where the interesting part really kicks off. Huh? Does this look familiar to anybody? The B team. And I tell you what, Generic's hot potato. All a hermit needs. I think that Gray Merc, the actual maker, one of the makers of... Oh, awesome. That is perfect. One of the makers of the Dungeons mod that we're using in this pack. I think he's a big B-Team fan from Mindcrack. And... Stall! I thought so. That is their absolute favorite tune. Pink Sweater. It's Chinese red. Recovered from Hell's Blazes. Yep. You know what I'm gonna do, though? Gonna get all of this. Put it in there, along with... Yes, emerald blocks. This is a really nice find because I have not found any emeralds so far to date. As you can see, I'm hitting a little bit of server lag between me and the server. My connection is very cranky right now. Thank you. So this is going to be my stash of emeralds for quite a while. I think I can turn them back into... Yeah. Woo! More than 2.5 stacks of emeralds. Thank you very much. Tequila, stout, moonshine. Okay, I'm going to get all of this. Let's get our other dolly. Best way I know to handle it right now. I'm actually gonna steal that. And that. I do not have a brewing stand at home. I do now, though. And I'm tempted to even take the lamps and the glowstone. Yep, I'm going to do it. I'm going to strip this place down to the bare parts. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, here we are back on the top floor. I'm making my way back to my nice little airship. Now, what I'm going to do... I'm going to get this... and put it right there. I'm not attached to this in any way, am I? No, I'm not. Gonna get this and put it right there. Put that back. I'm even gonna put one there. And put one there. Now let me see. It should go from 11 to 15. There we go. I've got a cargo skiff. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to, oh gosh, take the long way around, apparently. I'm going to make my way back home. And I will meet you back at the oh gosh. Come on, server. I need to I need my connection to cooperate just long enough to talk to the server. I really am having a bad connection day today. I've reset the router twice before I even started recording, and it's just getting worse. I've got that dungeon marked on my map. I'm going to come back to it later. Clear more of it out. Maybe on camera, maybe off. I'm not sure. But we made a really great haul, and there's still, I think, at least like 2/3, maybe even more of the dungeon to be explored. So... maybe even 3/4. There's a lot of it still left that I haven't even touched. So I'm optimistic that there's still treasures yet to be found. The big thing I'm happy about, though, is the fact that we actually found some emeralds, because I have not found any yet. I haven't come over this way. Let's say Birch Forest. I'm looking at Extreme Hills. So I need to actually do some mining out this direction, because Extreme Hills, normally, is the only place you'll find emeralds. Emeralds get used very heavily in Ender IO for high-end equipment, big upgrades, stuff like that. So, it's nice that we've actually found some. Emeralds get used in Mine Factory Reloaded. They get used in a lot of mods. So yeah, I think it's cool. I'm going to see whose base this is. I'm curious. But I'm also happy that I've now got my little cargo skip. This thing is going to serve me very, very well. I'm going to slowly expand it and turn it into an actual vessel. Make it look like an actual boat. And, yeah, it's going to be cool. Now, I'm going to make my way back to the base. I'll meet you guys there, and I will update you on progress at the base when we get there. Be right back. Okay, here we are back home. Our cargo skip has been parked. Our 2 back chests have nothing in them. These are completely full, but I'm going to unload these later. There's a lot of good stuff in there. The one things that I want to make sure I have with me is all of the glowstone. I want to make sure I have the redstone that I actually recovered. As well as the redstone torches. And let's see, I still have this, which has got additions to the Oreberry farm. I want to make sure I have that out. Where did the other? There's more Oreberry bushes. And essence berry bushes. Yeah, so let's go upstairs. There we go. This connection is going to kill me. I really need to call Comcast back. Okay, I'm going to open this up real quick. The way that I've actually done this is just one quick block. I think my connection is getting worse. Might have to reset my router after this. I'm not sure. So, here's what we do. Ouch. Brushed up against some more berries, apparently. I'm actually going to put my rod of the land away. That served me very, very well. Let's get the essence berries first. Let's see, I think... Can't be on half slabs. It's got to be on... Oh, I have some right here. Silly me. Okay. Oh, I didn't have that high enough. That's why it didn't work. So now we break this. Plant. Break. And plant. I'm going to... put some more iron oreberry bushes down. Let's break that. And put an aluminum right there. And then... Oh, actually, I only need that one. Oh, that's not going to work, actually. Let me do it this way. Let me do it top down. Because top down means I can just come in and add that bottom one later. It's a lot better. So now we have a growing oreberry farm. Now, I've made some changes on the back end. And it has been working out pretty good so far. I actually don't know if these are going to grow... Okay, that should shut out all the light, which means now, if I water, we should get some growth. At least that's the theory, anyway. There we go. Stuff's growing. I will actually get those all watered up and grown here in a little bit. The big thing is now, let me get the sledgehammer out. I did make a sledgehammer. You guys will be very proud of that. You'll also be happy to know that I heard your message loud and clear about the fact that harvesters only work on one level. So now I have 1, 2, 3 harvesters. Each one... Whoops. Did I just mess that up? Yes, I did. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. It's facing the right way now, thank God. Okay, so they all pump into these hoppers. Is that hopper? There we go. That should be facing straight down, so it pushes down and pulls down through this one. Basically, the top and middle harvester pump into these hoppers, which then just dump straight into this chest, which means the process remains uninterrupted. Now, I've loaded this one chunk. I'm using a spot loader. I've switched over from using one giant chunk loader for the whole base to using just spot loaders for the specific chunks that need to be loaded. That means instead of having a massive 5x5 or 7x7 area loaded, then I can have only 3 chunks loaded. And I think that's better for the server overall. It's one of the things I really kind of miss about my own mod pack about not having chicken chunks in it, is not having a spot loader. But hey, them's the breaks. I could set individual chunk loaders to 1 chunk, but I like spot loaders better. They're actually a little cheaper too, I think. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, so all I did was add a second and third harvester on top of this. They all have iron upgrades. I'm not sure, but I might be getting disconnected. Yep, there we go. Let's try this one more time. Let's see where we end up. Okay, that's a really bad place. There we go. So they all have iron upgrades, which increases the radius by 3. But if you'll notice something, this is an iron upgrade. That isn't. And I don't know why it displays that way. You can see there's a little bit of an overlap right here. And this line, this render goofiness, is actually where all the bounding boxes are. I originally put much larger upgrades into these, and then when I downgraded them, it doesn't change the size of the actual field. Now, just to let you know that it's actually smaller, these trees were originally getting harvested by the top harvester. So I had to downgrade them because it was just too big. And when you do an MFR upgrade and it says 3 increases the radius by 3, it's not making it 3 wider. It's making it 3 wider on each side. So it's actually making it 7 wider. It's making it 6 wider across the whole thing. So when you do an 8 upgrade, that's not 8 by 8. That's not what it's upgrading it to. That's what it's upgrading it by. So that's going to be like 16 plus 3. That's, what is it, like 19 by 19 or something crazy like that. Anyway, it's a huge size. The big ones are so large you barely even need them anymore. But I do have the proper sized upgrades. And you can see right here. You see? There's 2 different fields. As I step in, see, so I actually do have the proper sized upgrades on these, and it's catching the whole box. I really do want to appreciate you guys for, show my appreciation for you guys telling me, reminding me about the sledgehammer, because I totally forgot about it, and about the fact that harvesters only do 1 layer at a time. So now I have this whole thing automated and working, and it's great, and I love it. And this is proof right here. I've got 3 stacks, well, 2.5 stacks of ore berries, almost. And then I've got, now, some aluminum, some copper, some tin, some iron, and some gold. The only thing I don't have being produced automatically, I have to think about this, is lapis. Basically, all the crystals and gems. Diamond, emerald, redstone, and lapis. That's it. Everything else I'm growing right now. I do technically need silver and lead, but silver and lead a little bit goes a long way, especially for thermal expansion. You know, ferrous and stuff like that. But those I usually get a little bit, and they last me a while. I haven't made much headway in regards to Electrical Age. Still working on that stuff. So this is going to wrap it up, I think, for this episode of ModSauce. I really do appreciate you guys tagging along on my dungeon run. I want to actually start building out that little boat of mine and making it into a legit looking boat or airship of some kind. Still small. I'm still going to keep it on the small side, but I do think it would be really, really cool to mess with. Have a ship that's got lots of nice cargo space for things. You could park it at a dungeon and just make trips out to load into it. I think that would be awesome. So, until next time, thank you very much for swinging by an episode of ModSauce, and I will catch you folks later. Bye-bye.